economic development in their respective areas, thereby freeing themselves from the bondage of modern-day slavery and abject poverty. It is scandalous that we still have schools that have not been paid their financial allocations, norms and standards. The Department of Education in this province is running schools as if they are running or operating a tuck shop. Because in a tuck shop, because you own it, you do as you wish. In a tuck shop, there are no laws. You just sleep, dream, and you wake up and implement whatever that you dreamed about. As such, they decide willy-nilly on how much must be paid and when to schools. This year, a new method was introduced wherein schools were paid half. Was it half or less than half? Because we don't know. There was no clarity. There was no explanation given to schools. As was saying, no arrangements were communicated to say as they are failing to pay the whole amount, when will they be able to pay the balance? As we speak, schools are still owed the outstanding monies. This situation has resulted in school principals having to run schools from their own pockets. Education is all about without. It is also scandalous that we still have schools that are made to stay without teachers for the longest times, as they must wait for head office to make placements, causing unnecessary delays and acting against the UNESCO declaration by leaving thousands of learners without teachers. The centralization of appointments and placements of post-level 1 educators is chaotic and smells corruption. We are faced with a situation where the Department of Education, as a state department, continuously fails to prudently deploy available resources for the benefit of learners who stand to benefit from opportunities availed by the democratic dispensation. This is perpetually worsened by issuing an implementation of, implementation of directives to enforce austerity measures which hinder effective delivery of quality public education and further give rise to the flagrant erosion of workers' conditions of service. Thank you. It is in this context that we call upon the MEC of Education, Combrate Mbali Fraser, and the head of department, Mr. Ngosnathi, to exercise their stewardship in terms of decisions that the department takes. If these two comrades, if these two are convinced that the economic situation of the country demands that there must be budget cuts in spending, the two are the first in line to prove their actions that we are in a dire economic situation as a country. This will be evident through the decisions they take. For example, they will know that it is not the right time. The issue, comrades, of time and space is very important. They will understand that it is not the right time for them to rush to buy a new school in Newcastle when they are struggling to support the existing schools. We've been engaging the department for quite some time, and the response is that there are budget cuts, they don't have enough money. Where are they getting money to buy the new school? As there is no money to pay for norms and standards